Have you ever noticed how the world around you starts talking to you? No, not words, but signs, hints, strange coincidences. For example, you think about someone you haven't seen for a long time, and suddenly he writes to you. Or you turn on the radio, and a song seems to answer your thoughts. Are these just coincidences or something more? It seems that it's moments like these that make us stop and think, what if there is an invisible connection between us and the world around us? What if the universe really does give us signs when it's time to make a change, make a decision, or even learn the truth about ourselves? Since ancient times, people have always wondered who decides our destiny. In ancient Greece, it was believed that three Moira, the goddesses of fate, watched over the life of each person. One of them spins the thread of life, the other determines its length, and the third cuts it when the time comes. This idea permeates not only myths, but also our ideas about the world up to now. And how does modern science look at it? It offers a different view. Psychologists say we build our own lives by making thousands of small decisions every day. But what if the choices we think we make are actually telling us something bigger? Here's a story. One man, after losing his job, happened to stumble across an article about entrepreneurship. It inspired him to start his own business, and within a few years he was successful. He says, "It was like the article found me. I wasn't looking for it on purpose. Was it a coincidence? Or did the universe push him towards what was destined?" The human brain is designed to search for meaning. Imagine our ancestors in the wilderness had to notice the slightest changes around them to survive. For example, a rustle in the bushes could mean a predator. Today, we live in a different world, but our ability to look for connections remains. Psychologists call it the Baader-Meinhof effect, when you notice something that hooks you and your brain starts to see it everywhere. For example, you're thinking about traveling to Japan, and suddenly you see an advertisement for airline tickets, hear songs in Japanese, or it's seen. Like a sign, though, it's really just a peculiarity of perception, but sometimes signs do bring about change. For example, one woman saw in a dream that she needed to move to another city. Years later, she found out that it was in that city that she met her love and found her dream job. Coincidence or fate? Carl Jung, the famous psychologist, introduced the concept of synchronicity. It's a phenomenon where two events are connected not causally, but symbolically. For example, you're thinking about someone and they suddenly call. Or you're looking for an answer to an important question and happen to find a book that reveals it. Jung believed that such coincidences are the way our subconscious interacts with the world. It's as if the universe is helping us, nudging us in the right direction. Life story: one day, a young artist wanted to quit creating because his work wasn't being accepted for exhibitions. That day he found an old brush that he had lost many years ago. It became a symbol for him. He must continue. A year later, his paintings started to be bought. Now let's look deeper into the science. Quantum physics says that particles at the microscopic level behave strangely. They can be in several places at once, while we are not observing them. This is called wave function collapse. Some scientists and philosophers believe that our reality works in a similar way. Until we make a choice, there are many possible outcomes. But once we make a decision, the universe adjusts to our choices. It seems fantastic, but think back to moments when your choice changed everything. For example, you accidentally took a different route home and met someone who became a part of your life, or you decided to make a change and it led to a new phase. How do you realize that this is your moment? How do you recognize the signs and synchronicity? The important thing here is to listen to yourself. If you are strongly drawn to something, or, on the contrary, repulsed by something, It can be a clue. Here's a tip. Pay attention to recurring events or symbols. Ask yourself, why do I notice this? What does it mean to me? Don't be afraid to take risks. Change often comes when we step out of our comfort zone. Maybe this video is a sign too. A sign that it's time to reflect on your life, your path. Maybe this is the moment when the universe has decided you're ready for something new. Maybe you're watching this video for a reason. Maybe the universe is already whispering to you that it's time to stop and realize that all signs, events, and even this video are part of a bigger plan. Our lives are a string of choices, coincidences, and moments that we ourselves give meaning to. But sometimes these coincidences become so meaningful that we can't ignore them. It's not always predictable, but it always transforms us. What if, right now, you already have everything you need to take the first step? All you need to do is listen to the world and to yourself. Who knows where it will take you? Maybe right now the universe is deciding that your time has come.